Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? We're here at Virginia Beach Courthouse talking about the Merlino trial.
Do I need an yes.
Today, leaders at the Virginia Zoo posted on Facebook to wish a happy birthday to their newest red panda, Bo. She's turning 1. Bo is the second new red panda at the zoo since the now infamous Sunny managed to escape a year ago, about a year and a half ago actually. Zoo leaders and people across Hampton Road searched but never found Sunny. One possible sighting in Ward's Corner turned out to be a fox. Right now, several sea turtles, including this one named Green Apple, are back home in the Atlantic after they were rehabbed at the Virginia Aquarium. Workers there released the turtles at the ocean front near Neptune's Park. Crowds gathered to see them there to cheer them on as they made their way back. A team at the aquarium takes in turtles that get hooked by fishermen at piers. They nurse them back to health, tag them with a satellite tracking device, and send them on their way.
It's helping us learn more about what the turtles are doing in our area. Turtles like Green Apple, is it something that they become habituated to come to the piers and look for food that way, or is it truly just an incidental thing?
In a few days, you'll be able to track the turtles' journey on seaturtle.org. For more information on how to do that, go to our website, 13newsnow.com. This wasn't the only turtle released today. 9 were returned to the water off the Cape Hatteras National Seashore this morning as well.
If you're looking for something to do to stay cool this summer, consider heading to Regal Cinemas. The theater's 2018 Summer Movie Express started this week. It's a series of $1 family movies every Tuesday and Wednesday morning. The showings begin at 10 and the program runs until August 8th. A portion of the proceeds go to the Will Rogers Institute. 5 Regal locations in Hampton Roads are taking part. For a full list of movie showings this year, go to our website, 13newsnow.com.
Photo of a Hampton police officer is making the rounds on social media tonight for all of the right reasons. Check this out. The division shared the photo on its Facebook page. Officer Quisenberry noticed a driver on Mercury Boulevard whose car had broken down, so he stepped into action, helping push the car to get it out of harm's way. A passerby snapped the picture, shared it with police to thank Officer Quisenberry.
And that is all we have for today at 5:30. The news at 6 starts now.
Off the top at 6 o'clock, clouds roll back in for a second round of rain.
Looking live, the sun is poking through, but the clouds are building on the horizon as we track several storms. Live radar shows who's getting it and who's under the gun next.
Let's get straight to the expert, Chief Meteorologist Jeff Lawson, tracking the path of those storms.
And right now, we're actually getting a little bit lucky in that the severe weather is on either side of us. Right here near Richmond, severe thunderstorm warning, and then down here near Raleigh, the 2 R's. We have a severe thunderstorm warning as well, and in between, some fairly strong storms, but again, not quite up to severe levels. We have a couple as well down here right near the state line. One that came sliding out of Virginia over Moyock, now down towards Snowden. I mentioned earlier Bell's Island would be in the path very shortly. You can see here is that cell moving right about toward you. Meanwhile, compare the strikes to a little while ago. Not a lot of change. You can see them all bundled here, especially right near the center of the storm. 144 strikes is down a little bit from what what we were tracking earlier. But this storm's still pretty intense. Head of River Road over toward Land of Promise Road, sort of on the leading edge. It's all sliding to the east and the southeast. So northwest, right down there near the station, you're going to find some pretty heavy rains. And then, as you can see, as I mentioned, Indian River Road over toward Pungo. From there south, while it's a little lighter in northern Virginia Beach. That's only one part of it. Here is that line of storms with the severe stuff moving across areas just west of the northern neck. That'll slide over in your direction a little bit later. And then here's this new line coming across sort of interior parts of south side. So we will continue to watch this through the evening. Many areas getting scattered showers, a couple of heavier thunderstorms. We'll be here at both Evan and I throughout the dinner break to keep you updated in case any kind of warnings come out.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Brand new video reveals the moment prosecutors say Joseph Merlino poisoned his ex with cyanide. You can see Ellie Tran jumping up and down after she was attacked.
But Merlino's lawyers say that's not him in the video you're seeing right there. 13 News Now reporter Stephen Graves just stepped out of the courtroom.
He joins us live from Virginia Beach with these new developments. Stephen.
Yeah, guys, day two was definitely an emotional one. We always knew that surveillance video was out there, police told us, but it's our first time seeing it. And now it's up to jury members to decide if that is actually Merlino in that video or not. Now take a look at what they saw. This is the video that prosecutors say shows Ellie Tran pulling up to her home in Virginia Beach from a day at work, Valentine's Day last year. That's when a man in a reflective vest jumps from behind bushes, attacking her. The Commonwealth says that is Joseph Merlino, Tran's estranged boyfriend, sticking her with a syringe, injecting her with cyanide. She would later die at the hospital. You can see the panic in the aftermath here. Now, prosecutors called multiple witnesses who identified that man as Merlino, including Tran's mother, who shows up later in the video. But Merlino's defense says that wasn't him because he was actually about 3 hours away in Victoria, Virginia, visiting family. They say they have evidence of that. They tried to discredit Tran's mom by saying she had inconsistent statements to police and motive to accuse Merlino. An emotional 911 call from the victim was also played in it. Tran never initially mentions Merlino's name, just saying, quote, someone attacked her. A detective on the stand also testified that cyanide was never found in Merlino's car, at work, or at his family's home. So that's really where the defense is going with this. Prosecutors say the motive in this is that there was some kind of custody dispute between the two's infant daughter. Prosecutors have 13 more witnesses to call to the stand. I'm told tomorrow should involve forensic evidence. That's the latest here. Stephen Graves, 13 News Now.
13 News Now will be back in court tomorrow as more wild details emerge in this case. Trust us to keep you updated on air and online and on the free 13 News Now app.
We now know who was killed in a Newport News shooting. Police tell 13 News Now Daryl Collins was killed early Monday morning. We were at the City Studio Apartments on Warwick Boulevard as the police tape went up. Police think Collins knew his killer and are not looking for any suspects right now.
Now to Virginia Beach, where a body is pulled from Rudy Inlet after a swimmer goes missing overnight. Police tell us 3 people went into the water near Arctic Avenue just after midnight. Only 2 resurfaced. A search by first responders and the Coast Guard turned up nothing. We're still waiting to learn the name of the victim. This is the second drowning this week in Hampton Roads. Right now, a desperate search is underway for a missing woman in Virginia Beach. Take a good look at your screens. This is 22-year-old Denise Martin. Police say she vanished from the Red Mill area yesterday. Denise's friends say they found her cell phone, keys, and wallet all at her home.
Right now, they're trying to bring Denise home. 13 News Now anchor Ernie LeBeau spoke with them today.
That's right, David, and there is a search actually underway in the Red Mill area of Virginia Beach. That's where Denise Martin recently moved back to with her family after graduating from Longwood University. Now her college roommate is working with her family to try and find her.
I immediately came here as soon as I found out.
Miriam Loya rushed to her college roommate and best friend Denise Martin's home when she found out she was missing.
Someone was in contact with her most of the time, every handful of hours. For her to go missing like this is very strange.
Denise recently graduated from Longwood University in Farmville. She came back home to the Red Mill area of Virginia Beach to live with her father and younger brother. until she mysteriously disappeared.
I gave her a call later on Monday evening as I was on our way to our old apartment to pack up our stuff. And I didn't hear back from her, and then the following morning I heard from her father that she was missing.
Tuesday morning, Denise's father says she was in the shower when he left for work and her younger brother was sleeping. When the brother woke up, Denise was gone. But all of Denise's belongings are still at the home.
Her phone and car were still at the house. Car keys were there, identification was there, debit cards were there. So immediately it brought up red flags.
Now family and friends are looking for any clues that can explain Denise's disappearance. They hope by posting her picture on social media and organizing a search, it gets them closer to bringing her home.
I have a mission, and it's to bring Denise home.
And if you know anything about Denise Martin's whereabouts, you're asked to call Virginia Beach Police. I'm Erin LeBeau, 13 News Now.
All right, here is another look at the posters put out by friends of Denise. As Erin just mentioned, if you see her, please call police right away.